Okay.
Hey.
We are live.
Hello, I'm Chuck, and this is my song. I'll be all and let you go. I wonder, I really don't wonder. And set your soul aglow. I wonder, I really don't want to know. So long you make me wonder, how you make me guess. And even if I ask you, don't you confess? Let it be your secret, for I love you so. I wonder, I really don't want to know.
All right. Thank you very much, everybody. That was Elvis from Belfast. And I just wanted to hop on here, and Elvis wanted to sing a song. And I wanted to do a quick update for anybody who's interested or posterity's sake. The charges are apparently, just before I released that last video that I uploaded, for anybody who knows about that, I found out that the DA is pushing ahead with the charge. There's apparently she's not going to be meeting with me or anything. Apparently we're just going to trial, I guess, it looks like. So, I don't know. So there's that. I have court in a couple of days on a bill of particulars, getting them to, state exactly what I'm being charged with, which is hopefully I can get, because that's going to be really hard for the prosecution to do. And then a motion to limit. They want to, because they don't have a case, they want to introduce video that shows some guns in the background. Like you can see the guns. I have a gun rack. You can see the butt of the guns. And so they're going to try and argue that I was using the guns to threaten with or something like that, I'm sure. So that there's a motion in limine about that to try and work that out evidence-wise. Hopefully they won't be able to make that argument, because it's absurd. Guns are just barely visible in the background of part of a video. But they don't have anything else. So they have to, try to use something. And then there's a motion motion, bill of particulars, motion in limine, and then a motion to dismiss for selective prosecution, which is, I basically just was mostly for the record, but I also wanted to, I do the two cases leading up to it. If anybody's interested, just watch that last video. There are two cases that lead to this present felony tampering with a witness case that is moving to trial now. And I want to make sure that I can talk about those in some sense. It's really funny when you go to trial, at least around here, the judges are very, it seems like the prosecutors are kind of allowed, unless you really challenge them hard on it, they just let the prosecutors just kind of introduce anything, throw spaghetti at the wall. This makes me, it doesn't matter whether it's legal, that doesn't matter. They can just argue anything, say anything. But you, as a defendant, are very strictly cracked down on if, for example, you try to impeach an officer of the law, try to make them look, show that they lied and use evidence to show that the cop is lying. Judges hate that, and they will crack down on you quick unless you can do it immediately. So it's very hard to get a fair trial, basically. Otherwise, if I was going to get a fair trial in this case, I wouldn't worry about it at all. But it's almost impossible to do. But then again, these hearings in a couple of days will let me know how fair this is going to be, I guess. Anyway, so now I'll throw this out as a question for anybody that watches this and is interested in commenting. Now I'm thinking, well, they're going to go, this is being done clearly. It's blatantly obvious they're doing this to try and stop my protests. So but at the same time, they never actually charged me for protesting per se. They never, said your sign is illegal. In fact, in all kinds of, there goes a cop right there. In fact, all kinds of incident reports and police reports, they always make a point to say his sign was illegal. His sign said all cops are blanks. And that's illegal, but he spoke to someone and that's a crime or whatever it is, They charge me around that fact, but they never charge me for that fact. So I'm thinking, maybe I should just start protesting again silently with that sign on my own property, basically, which is a pretty busy place along Swan Lake Avenue. Anyway, I'm thinking about doing that. I think I can do it safely. I think I can avoid being attacked by somebody again, especially if I'm on or near my own land. And I just won't speak to anybody. I'll just hold a sign, maybe with a QR code to a video, maybe to that last video that I posted. And, something like that. I don't know. Because why not? It's not, because I've been trying to play nice. I've been trying to play nice with the police since day one, asking permission to do this. They are just such liars and such deplorable. They just lie and cheat and steal and go behind your back. And they're so awful. We really need to get these people under control because the people that want to be cops are like the worst of the worst among us. So if we're going to have cops, which it seems like we got to get them under control or something. It's just nuts. It's just, it's not right. Them to steal tax dollars and do whatever they want. Break the law just because they can. Anyway, that's what's going on. I see I got some chats there. Super cool. I can't read them, unfortunately, because of the way. Can't trust cops. No, absolutely not. Old Broad. Hey, Old Broad. How's it going? Yours is the only comment I can see because the others have moved up into the thingy. Hi. People are saying hi and hi back. Again, it's super hard to read, but thank you all very much for being here and bearing witness to this. And maybe you'll see me out there protesting with a sign soon because, again, why not? If you have a good reason, why not? Like if you know something I don't or whatever, I would love to know. Please let me know in the comments. Otherwise, I'll keep everybody posted. Thanks very much. Hope you enjoyed the musical intro. Thank you again, Elvis. And keep fighting and peace. And how do I get out of here? There we go. Bye.